What do you like about this group of New Haven Bulldogs?
You know what? This group has probably been the most committed group I've had as far as their every weight training, every conditioning, and in the open gym, they're not just trying to get there to just play and run up and down the court. They're actually trying to focus on getting better and doing the skills thing. So the commitment and the way they're sticking with each other, that's what I'm seeing.
Where do you see as the biggest strengths on the court for these guys?
You know, they're very athletic. And you know, we're not going to have a lot of size this year, so you know, we're able to cover. I mean, almost all of our guys can cover anybody on the court. But also, I'm seeing some young guys kind of step up during open gym, not in the weight room and all the other stuff. And as they're on the court, I'm seeing them improve. So we're going to be a lot deeper than first expected.
You know, you look at Darion, and he's one of the better players coming back in Northeast Indiana. How does he kind of set the tone for you guys, and how much of a leader do you need him to be to be the engine, if you will, for this basketball team?
Well, and I believe he is the reason why these guys have been committed. He has not missed a weight session. He has not missed an open gym. He's been dedicated. You know, there's some times where we go at 6 in the morning. And he's been there, and he's made sure, you know, even on some of our group chats, that, hey, guys, make sure you're there. So that's the big – we know what he can do on the court and his skills. So with him, it's going to be the leadership. And he's going to have to rebound and play and pay a little bit more defense for us this year.
When you look at the broad scope of the NE8, obviously it's a good basketball conference. You've got some talented teams that you can't slough off of.
Right.
So what's the key to competing for a conference final at the end of the season, seeing yourself up there competing for a Northeast State crown?
You know what? It's being consistent every night. You know, you may get a win, say you beat a Leo one night, but the next night you still got to come out. You may have Norwell you got to deal with. Of course, Columbia City. You know, you can't kind of rest on your last game. You have to be consistent every night. And I mean, and even Huntington. I think our conference is pretty strong. And we may have a different style of play, but they're good at it.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's it.
How's it in the offseason? As you thinking positive thoughts about the Dogs?
Oh man, it's fun. Every day we work. Our main goal is defense. Since we're kind of smaller now, lost a couple guys. That's all really.
When you take a look at last year's team, with Jakar graduated and some other players gone, obviously the complexion of this team changes a little bit.
Yeah.
So who are some of the guys that are going to be stepping into bigger roles this season for this New Haven Bulldogs?
We got Jeremiah, we got James, we got a new freshman, Corbin. We got a lot of guys.
For you guys, when practice officially starts in a couple weeks, what's going to be like priority number one for you guys?
Priority, just defense. You gotta play defense.
For you guys, you look at the NE8, and they, Columbia City and Norwell and Leo, they all play a different kind of brand of basketball, but all good in their own right.
Yeah.
So how do you go about competing for them and making sure that at the end of the season, you guys are up there in the conference standings competing for a conference?
We just gotta play our New Haven basketball. We play New Haven basketball, play defense, execute. That's all.
And the final question from me, what are you most looking forward to about the upcoming year?
For me, I want to get a sectional win. Get a sectional and just move on and just do better.
Talking about New Haven, the word that kept coming up with those guys was defense. So what is it about this defense that makes you guys go, and what are the keys that allow you to be a successful defense overall?
This year, our main focus is defense because we're small and we have to like earn rebounds and stuff, and we can't let this, teams get second chances. I don't know.
When you look at the NE8, what's the key for you guys to be competing for a conference title when the season's all said and done? Knowing that, you know, Columbia City, Norwell, Leo, there's all a pretty good, it's a pretty tough conference. So what's the key to making sure that you guys are in the conference title hunt?
Shots, defense, and just like taking it one game at a time.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No. Thank you.
What you have in this team big games?
This year we should be more of a fast-paced team, getting up and down the court more, and we got guys like James Hardy, JC, Mylan Grams, who also step up and be big for us this year. And our defense will be a lot better than this too, because we're quicker and all that.
As one of the guys that's going to be looked to lead this team, kind of what's the message to some of these younger guys that are now getting bigger roles on the varsity level?
Man, just trust yourself. Like, I know coming into my freshman year, it's all nerve-wracking, you get to play, but just stay true to yourself and play your game, play your role.
For you guys, you look at the NE8 and there are tough teams that play their own brand of basketball, night in and night out, but play it well. What's the key for New Haven to be competing in the conference championship at the end of the year?
To compete, we gotta stick to defense and we gotta play our game. Don't let anything don't play their game. Stay true to us and have fun.
For you guys, if there's an X factor or a key in the season for you, what do you think it is in your eyes?
The X factor for us is gonna be I feel like it's gonna be Mylan Graham. Like him bring that energy, and y'all haven't got to really see Mylan these last couple of years play basketball, but this year he's gonna really show y'all how good he is.
I did not know he played basketball.
He definitely do.
He's okay. He's an okay athlete. For you guys, what constitutes a successful season? How do you take it to the next level? And what's a successful season for you guys in your eyes?
Winning a sectional championship for sure, and going as far. I think we're a state-ready team. I think we're good enough to go to state and all that and win it. So I think that's our goal this year, to win state.
What do you like about this group of New Haven?
I feel like our chemistry is definitely up there because we all hang out outside of school, out off the court. I feel like we just all like a family, love each other.
X's and O's wise, where are the strengths of this team lie?
I'd say defensive side, just being faster than most people and being conditioned.
For you guys, when practice rolls around in a couple of weeks, what's priority number one? What's the first thing, the most important thing you guys will be working on?
Probably hustling, going for 50-50 balls, boxing out, just stuff that'll really give us an edge over most teams.
You guys know the NE8 pretty well. It's a good basketball conference. What do you need to do to compete for a conference title when it's all said and done?
I say we just have to play hard, play as a team, move the ball around, can't really stick, and then just hustle.
Obviously, Darion's going to be a focal point for you. What do you bring to the table?
I say I bring a very good defensive presence. I can full court press. I shoot the three really well. I move the ball. I can move off the ball, get my teammates open.
And final question, what are you most looking forward to about this new season?
I'd say just playing with my guys, just playing with them, having fun this whole season. Just really working at it.
Anything obviously with Jakar gone and some other guys, the complexion of this team changes a little bit. But what do you like about this group that you have coming back to have some big and positive thoughts about the Bulldogs?
Well, we only lost a couple of starters to start off with, so we still have the chemistry with some of our guys and whatnot. And we still have to plug it in on the defensive and offensive end, but we just got to find our flow and try to get things back to how it was.
And talking to coaching these guys, one thing that they were impressed with so far and in the summer was the defensive play of this team. How is that going to be the calling card, and what makes you guys an even better defensive unit than what we saw last year?
Basically, just our effort, because we don't have a big Jakar in the paint to make people scared to go down there now, so we all have to play hard, go for the rebounds, crash the boards, play good defense.
Who are some of the guys that are going to be stepping into bigger roles with Jakar and those guys gone?
Me, Corbin, JoJo Robinson, Matthias, Jeremiah Cottrell, Mylan Graham, another one. So looking forward to it.
Sort of athletics. For you guys, when you take a look at the NE8, what's the key to competing for a conference title when it's all said and done, knowing that there are a lot of quality programs in the NE8 when it comes to basketball? They play their own style, but they play it well.
Basically, play your own style. Make sure you take good shots, quality shots. You don't want to play an up-and-down game. Because in the NE8, some teams, they don't like playing that. They like to slow the game down and whatnot. So we all have to play to our pace, take quality shots, and play great defense and get rebounds.
What's the biggest key to the season for New Haven?
Be the best individuals that we can together and bring that as a unit.